Welcome to all the participants here in the webinar of IIM Udaipur's 2 years postgraduate diploma in business administration for working executives. I am Fareen Qureshi, handling the admissions for the same. Before we start, I would request to all the participants, please ask their queries in Q&A section and not in chat section so that we can answer your queries. Here we have Professor Amish Dugar, the chairperson of the PGDBA program. Now, I would like to hand over to Professor Amish and would request him to please walk us through PGDBA program structure and design. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Fareen. Good afternoon to one and all. I thank all of you. You have taken out time, on a Sunday morning. And I will take you through this program and details of the programs and what it takes to successfully complete the program. Once I finish, you can raise all your questions, as Fareen has said, in the Q&A section, and we'll be happy to respond to all the questions that you have. So, as all of you know, the name of the program is Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration for Working Executive. The program has been specifically designed for working executives who cannot join a regular program, but still are looking for a management education and skill development that enhances their career prospects. So this program is all about those participants who are not taking career break and still want to pursue higher education in management. So before we start, I will take you through the philosophy of the institute. So this is not the only program IIM Udaipur is running. We have a 2-year MBA program. We have a 1-year executive program, and we also have a PhD program and many other small duration programs. So the mission statement of the institute, right? So that guides all the programs that we offer. So one of the important, aspect of IIM Udaipur is that, whatever education we deliver, it's not only about functional knowledge, right? Not only about knowledge of, functional areas of management, but our aim is to create responsible leaders. I mean, people who can take leadership position and, conduct themselves responsibly. The education should be value-based because, anything that is not based upon value would not stand for long. And it should be application-oriented. It should not be purely theoretical. It should be application-oriented so that the participants are able to apply the learnings in their day-to-day, managerial life and, can come up with optimal solutions. Another important aspect that IIM Udaipur has is that, we believe that all the long duration programs, it should be a transformational journey for the participants. So by transformational journey, it's not only limited to, as I said, managerial, skills. It's also about developing oneself as a human being. And then when you reach at the end of the program and you look back, you would say, yes, this has brought a change in my life in all the aspects. So this is the overall vision of IIM Udaipur, and transformational journey is one of the key pillars on which IIM Udaipur's program delivery is based upon. Now, before you join, because it's going to be a long-term commitment for many of you, you should know that what IIM Udaipur has achieved, right? So these achievements are very important for you to take a call. Whether the institute would be able to deliver what it promises or not. So the most important achievement, if we can talk about, all of you would have heard about Financial Times. It's a leading UK daily, and it gives ranking of, various management programs across the globe. So 2021 Financial Times ranking. So, IIM Udaipur is only 10 years old, but its Masters in Management program has been ranked in top 100 programs worldwide, and not only for 1 year. For last 3 consecutive years, our MIM program, the MBA program, has been ranked in our top 100 programs, and we share this in this category with IIM Ahmedabad and IIM Bangalore. So it's a big achievement for an institute which is that young in comparison to the peers that you are looking. Then there is one QS World University ranking, and it is the ranking is given across 33 countries, and IIM Udaipur has been ranked in this list for third consecutive year. Then IIM Udaipur, the foundation of the institute is based upon research. Not many new IIMs, even older IIMs, are research focused. But IIM Udaipur started its journey, with an objective that we should be leaders in the research domain. So there is a very prestigious ranking in management domain, which tracks the research of the institutes in high quality journals. So which is called UT Dallas ranking, and IIM Udaipur is the fourth ranked institute in India in terms of research. So you could see IIM Udaipur started at say 11th or 12th number in terms of chronology, but we have already reached in top 4 in this ranking in terms of research, quality research output is concerned. And finally, I'm very happy to share with you that IIM Udaipur is the youngest IIM which has got the AACSB accreditation. It is given to not more than 5% management schools are having this accreditation. It is one of the triple crown accreditation for management schools, and IIM Udaipur is the proud getter of this accreditation, which we got 2 years back. So we were the youngest IIM to have ever got this accreditation, and along with us only IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Calcutta so were the 3 other IIMs that got this accreditation before us. So these rankings and accreditation are actually a sign of external validation of the quality that we are focusing on, the type of program that we are offering. And it's not 1, 2, it's 4 different areas where you can see it has been recognized by external agencies. So the programs in general that we offer are very high quality, and PGDBA-WE is going to be no exception. I'll take you through certain details of admission and related aspects of the program. So if I start with the few of the facts, we are completing the second batch of the diploma program is going on. We started this batch in June 2022, and it will be completing in May 2024. Right now, we have 67 participants that are enrolled in this program, and they hail from 53 different companies and have a very rich and diverse work experience. So just to give you an idea, the average work experience of the batch is around 9 years. And obviously, the kind of diversity that we have, the type of discussion that happens in sessions is very high quality. This program offers you an opportunity to skill yourself with a very reputed institute and with a galaxy of great participants. And you need not take career break for this program. The most important feature of this program is that you can continue with this program without taking any career break, and you would be able to gain all the relevant skills which are necessary for you to grow into your respective career space. So what this program is consisting of is obviously basic building blocks for management education. If you talk about functional areas like economics, finance, marketing, OB, HR, right, strategy. So all these are functional areas that are built into this program, and these are very taken up very rigorously. But apart from these functional areas, right, we also focus on developing problem solving skills. So that is one skill that even if you know what marketing is, what finance is, but applying those concepts to different problems is an art that you need to learn. So the pedagogy is designed in such a way that you develop problem solving skills over a period of time. You should be able to take decisions, and you should also develop leadership capabilities. So all these functional areas, given our emphasis on certain key skills that you should have to apply those concepts to the your real life managerial problems, is one thing that we focus a lot upon. And also, as all of us know, the world is changing quite drastically. There are many areas that are consistently evolving, and as a management graduate, you need to you need to keep abreast to all these areas. So our focus right now is, digital. For example, it's a big thing. So we, in this program, focus on digital technologies and strategic digital transformation, so that how digital can enhance, your business opportunities, then analytics, and obviously design thinking. So not only functional areas, but also the peripheral areas that are important for you to remain very dynamic in the evolving world. We also focus upon that. And but if you complete this program successfully, you obviously get an IIM Udaipur alumni status. So that is an added advantage of going through this program. How this program is conducted? So it is conducted in a blended mode. So what do we mean by blended mode is that all your courses would be conducted online, but there would be 2 on-campus modules that would be happening, one at the beginning of the program and one at the end of the program. So when we begin, there would be a small on-campus module where all of you would be expected to come. And then the program will continue online for 2 years. And then at the end of the program, all of you would again be expected to come, so that, we can assimilate whatever we have learned and wind up the program in a way which is, which encompasses everything in the end. The classes will be conducted on Saturdays and Sundays only, no other days. And there would be a total 24 months you will have to spend in this program, which will be split into 4 terms. So I would say 4 semesters. So there will be semester 1, 2, 3, and 4, and classes will be conducted on Saturdays and Sundays. Now, apart from the programs or the courses that are there to develop your core managerial skills, we also provide workshops whenever we get time slots available for them. So it's an illustrative list that you are seeing on the screen. So it could be on leadership, innovation, digital transformation, design thinking. So all the relevant areas that we are not conducting through courses, we'll offer it through workshops. And the best part is, we'll keep on evolving as per the need. In case there is something which is, very relevant for you in the given time, we can always add it and offer it to you as a workshop, which could be credit as well as non-credit workshops. So as I talked in the beginning, that we are more focused upon the transformation of a participant in a program, and what we know that it can not only happen through classroom teaching. You need certain things that are additional, which are outside the classroom, and that help you in evolving as managers. So we have a unique mentorship system here at IIM Udaipur. So what do we mean by mentorship? So first of all, we do believe that every participant, especially a person who is working and has some experience, would have unique needs from the program. And generally, classrooms are a place where everyone would adjust in a classroom type of setting. So we have a system of personalized coaching. We have various programs where a personalized a coach would be helping you out in your individual problems at the workplace that you might be facing, or certain challenges that you might be facing. We will give you one-on-one hand-holding on communication. So we know that different people are on a different spectrum as far as communication needs are concerned, both written as well as oral. So the program would be designed in such a way, there would be some additional offerings that will help you in developing your communication skills, both written as well as oral. And there would be various workshops, that would be focusing towards your individual needs, right? So it is going to be a group learning, but we'll also provide various avenues where, you get one-on-one interaction with the teacher and the mentor, so that, you can evolve as a personality, not just as a person with good skills, but also a person who can succeed professionally as well as personally. Some important information about the program. So what is the eligibility criteria? It's a minimum of 10 plus 2 years of school education and 3 years of university education with a bachelor degree. So that is the minimum academic requirement. And you should also have a minimum of 3 years of work ex as on 27th May 2023. So incidentally, 27th May 2023 is the date when the program formally starts here at the campus. And you should also have a GMAT score or a GRE score or a CAT score. Any score valid would be valid if it is from year 2018 or onwards. In case you have not got any score of GMAT, GRE or CAT, you can also appear for an IMU test. So the next test will be conducted by IMU in November of 2023. Now, many of you would be thinking that you have not done formal education for a long time, how you are going to cope up with these exams. So my suggestion to you would be, don't worry about it. Just appear for the exam. We are also providing you some mock examination facility. And, who knows, you would be able to successfully crack it. The program commences on May 27, 2023. So that would be the date on which, we'll formally inaugurate the program. So all of you would be expected to be here on campus on May 26, 2023. You will attend the inauguration and first week of the program here at the campus. We'll set the tone for the program here. And then on June 2nd, 2023, we'll complete the on-campus module. You will go back. And after that, all the classes will be conducted online. And you will again be expected to come back to campus in May 2025 for the last leg of the program. And what we have planned this time is, because you are going to be the third batch, you would be able to connect with your seniors, and we'll be providing you a platform where you can connect with them and gain insights into the program. So we'll try to create an ecosystem where you also get ample opportunity to network. About program fees and financing, the commitment fees. So once you go through the complete process, you complete you give the eligibility, criteria. An offer will be released after an interview. If you successfully get the offer, then you will have to deposit a commitment fees of 50,000 rupees within 15 days of issuance of the offer letter. But this is an adjustable fees. Whenever the first term fees is due, this 50,000 rupees would be adjusted. The overall program fees is 10 lakh rupees, which needs to be given in 4 installments of rupees 2,50,000 each. So the first installment would be 2 lakh because 50,000 commitment fees we would be adjusting out of it. In case you feel that you do not have sufficient resources to take this up, IIM Udaipur has also tied up with State Bank of India that can finance your or fund the fees for the program. Now, what it takes to be successful in this program. So first of all, you have to keep this in mind, because we say we need to have a program that provides a transformational journey opportunity to you. It is going to be a very demanding program, right? It's not just that, for formality you are doing it. It is going to be an extremely rigorous program where you will have to be very sure that, look, if you want something of quality, you will have to input a lot of your resources and efforts. And obviously, it's not only you alone, you along with your family members, you would need a tremendous support in these 2 years. And take my word, if that support is there and you are able to, commit yourself, this program is going to, yield great results for you. And then obviously there should be a commitment to succeed, because, it's not a small decision that you are taking. It's a 2-year-long commitment. So once you decide to do it, you have to be committed to the program, right? And we'll make sure that all the instructors demand a lot from you. And you are also expected to demand from the instructors, right? So you have to keep everyone else in the program as well as instructors on toes, because instructor will be doing that for you. 2 important ingredients, class preparation and class participation. Very, very important for good management program. Now, what do I mean by class preparation? So class preparation means that for every class, so look, we have a limited time where, we have to impart everything to you. So it cannot happen that you come blank in the classroom and expect everything to be, given by instructor to in the classroom. No, you will have to prepare with the pre-reads for the class beforehand. And once you come to the class, there are certain basic things that instructor would expect you to be prepared before coming to the class. Like you go for any meeting, right? You are expected to be prepared with some content. And then what happens in the meeting? You discuss. So the second part is class participation. You must actively participate in the class. Look, the best part about this program is that the participants are coming from diverse industries, right? So once you know the concepts, the classroom should be used to discuss about the application. So if someone is coming from, say, petroleum sector or oil sector, right? So they can always discuss, look, this concept is applied like this in our industry. So someone from pharma sector can give their inputs. So that way you would be able to holistically apply all the concepts that you have learned in different industry segments. And that insight is important. So two things very important. One, you will have to prepare for classes. And two, you'll have to participate in the classes and share your application in your industry with your participants. And others will do the same. So it's going to be a highly collaborative, rich and diverse learning that you are going to get. And this is going to be the approach to learning here. Learning starts from you, right? Instructor would facilitate it, but starts from you. Class preparation, you will have to do. Class participation, you will have to do. Instructor will make sure that everything gets combined in such a way that you get a holistic package of, the learning of management concepts. So how your diploma is going to look like, it's always better to see that, how your diploma is going to look like. So I'll pause for a minute. You can see this is how the final diploma would be awarded to you, the postgraduate diploma. You can take a screenshot of this if you want, so that it's very clear to you. All right, so I'll be taking questions and answers after I complete. But in case even afterwards you find that you have some unanswered questions, you can contact us at this email ID. And Farheen looks after the admission queries. So the phone number is given. You can always reach out to Farheen for any clarification that you have. So you can take a screenshot of this also in case you need it. So with this, I'll stop and I'll be happy to take your questions. So you can write your questions in Q&A segment, and Farheen will read out the questions and I'll be happy to answer those questions.
Yeah, so we are getting actually questions already. So first is from Anand Sahu. Exam November 2023 or 2022?
Oh, sorry, November 2022. So that is the date for examination for 23 cycle, yeah.
Okay. Second is from Dr. Arvind Yadav. Do you have placement assistance?
No, so this program is meant for working executives who are already working. So this program will not have any placement support. It's meant for your growth in the organization wherever you are working.
Next is from Vikram Muradia. Okay. Completion ratio of the last batch and % of class and quiz versus final semester exams.
Okay, so first of all, the last batch, we had a customized batch for Hindustan Zinc Limited, and the completion ratio was 100%. Everyone passed out the exam, the final examination, and got the diploma. As far as composition of end terms and quizzes is concerned, it's a highly faculty specific and faculty driven system. So you will not find a standardized system. It is possible that one faculty takes more of the quizzes and less in midterms and end terms. Few faculty members would always obviously have projects in it, presentations in it. So it will be a very diverse mix of evaluation components that will be there. So there is no standardized answer that what will be the component. But generally, you will find quizzes and end term being standard components, but their weight might differ from exam to exam, instructor to instructor.
Next is from Robesh Ranjan. By when can I expect exam schedule confirmation over email?
Can you just clarify which exam schedule, regarding your entrance exam for IIM Udaipur or?
Yeah, I think so. He is talking about IMU test.
Right.
The test is on 27th of November and we'll be having one mock test on 19th November. So we'll be receiving an email by 18th November.
Right. So Pareen has answered that 18th November you will be, by 18th November you will be getting an email. 19th November a mock test and 27th November the final test.
Yeah. Next is Amish Dugar. Do you recommend any book to prepare for the test?
So basically it would be on CAT pattern. So any book that you can do for the pattern is going to be same. Any book that you can use for CAT would be valid for this exam also.
Next is from Pratik Panchal. Program will be awarded as degree of MBA?
No. So as mentioned, it's going to be a postgraduate diploma and not a degree.
Next is from DK Sharma. I would like to visit your institute. Whom to contact for the permission? I would like to see the facilities and the library.
All right. So you can always get in touch with Ms. Farheen and she will coordinate your visit to the campus. And you're most welcome to visit and have a look at the facilities.
Next is from Robesh Ranjan, EMAT.
No, so I think he's asking about the exams that qualify for this. So only GRE, GMAT and CAT are allowed or IMU test.
Another is from Vikram. Also, final exams should be MCQs.
No, again, so it depends, Vikram, instructor to instructor. Many instructor would take maybe take in form of MCQs or descriptive. So we have two types of support here. One, there is an in-house LMS system which can handle MCQ exams. And there we have also partnered with Metal, an online proctored examination system. So in case a detailed descriptive exam is taken, we do it through Metal platform.
Another is from anonymous attendee. How many in-campus sessions and if I miss those?
Okay, so nice question. So there are two in-campus modules. One is at the beginning for around 8 days, and one at the end it would be around again for 7 or 8 days. These are compulsory to attend because these are going to be very high level learning of the management as a discipline. So in general for the courses, any sessions that we have for a course, the attendance requirement is minimum requirement is 80%. Few instructors may ask for higher attendance. They might say we need a 90% or 100%, but 80% is the minimum attendance you will have to have. And because we do believe that classroom is the place where transformation happens, we would not provide too many opportunities where you can miss your sessions, right? Your presence in the session is going to be of utmost importance if you want the best outcome of the from the program.
Another is from Robesh. How is it different from one offered by IIM Kochi?
So I'm not sure about what they do, because all the IIMs have their different modules in which they offer this program. Many IIMs might be offering even degrees also, but for that on-campus requirement might be very high. You might have to visit the campuses repeatedly. So I would not comment on how we differ from others, because different programs have different requirements and outcomes. But yes, my hunch is that the requirement to be at the on-campus might be different, and also the number of credits that you might be doing.
Next is from Shubhasish Patra. As per the industry structure, can the IT background candidates are able to do this? Since I have completed MTech CSE. So is it feasible for me for doing this program?
Very nice question. So many of our participants are from that background, so you need not worry. Even a larger profile of our existing candidates are engineers, are having engineering background. They are into their technical domains, right? And still they are doing it and performing really well. So I don't think that is going to be of any concern. In fact, you would be aware that most of the MBA programs in good management schools, all the IIMs and the good private B schools, the majority participants are engineers only, having a technical background.
Next is from anonymous attendee. Is this weekend program?
Yes, so all the classes will be conducted on weekends only, Saturdays and Sundays. The only on-campus module would be the 2 weeks in the whole 2 years, where you would be required full-time on the campus. Apart from that, it would only be weekend, that is Saturday and Sunday. Not even on Friday, only Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Next is from anonymous attendee. If while pursuing the course, somebody leaves the job, can she be converted to a full-time MBA program?
No, I'm sorry to say full-time MBA program has an altogether different selection process and it's a residential program. So that is not possible. Once you get in, you will have to successfully complete this one.
Another is from anonymous attendee. Can I do PhD after completing this course?
No. So this program might not, because, different institutions have different requirements. So generally, my suggestion would be you always look at what requirement they have for as a PhD. So this is not a degree as mentioned. So you might have to take call institute by institute, right? So different IIMs might consider this as eligible, but that depends on specific requirements. If you have done engineering anyways, most of the good IIMs would allow you for PhD directly.
Next is from Vikram. Okay. Is it good to attend 2 years of this program or 6 months to 1 year program, executive program? Which one benefit for working professional?
So both of them cater to different type of audiences. So those 6 months short duration program, obviously you are not going to go into that much of depth. And here it would be an all-round management experience for all the functional areas and also the electives. Whereas in any program which is a short duration program, it might be generally for a specific niche. Say, for example, marketing, sales, finance, or specific domains of finance. So it depends. If you already have some management background, then those small duration courses can help. But otherwise, in general, if you are just starting, then an overall program that encompasses every function of the management might be a better building block to start with.
Next is from Vikram. The final exam after the semester should be together 4-5 subjects in 1 week or each subject each day?
No. So how we work is every semester, what we'll do is we'll start with 3 courses. So suppose a semester is of 6 months. So we'll start with 3 courses. Those 3 courses will end in, say, 3 months. We'll have exams in 1 week for all those 3 courses. Then we start the next 3 courses. Then we'll complete those courses and have exams for those 3 courses in one of the weekends. So generally, this is how it will go. All the 6 courses will not continue together. We do 3 courses at a time, not more than that.
Next is from Robesh Ranjan. Any career advice or assistance how to progress in IT industry from engineering to managerial role?
So first of all, there is in general, this program is not meant for career support. But yes, any career related advice, as I already mentioned you, that you will be having coaching programs. So you can discuss the challenges that you are facing with your respective coaches. And those coaches might be able to give you some insights on how to meet the challenges or do the migration. But formally, there is not going to be any career support specifically, for you to help to move from one segment to another segment.
Next is from anonymous attendee. Name of the program once more, please.
So the name of the program is Post-Graduate Diploma in Business Administration for Working Executives. So in short, PGDBA-WE.
Next is from anonymous attendee. Is there any age limit to apply?
No, there is no age limit to apply.
Okay. Second is from Subhashish Patra. And one more thing is, sir, what about the course structure?
Okay, so basically what we are going to do is in these 4 terms, we'll cover all the important functional areas. So first 2 terms are going to be more core subjects in nature. It will cover accounting, finance, OB, HR. It will cover, digital technologies. It will cover economics. It will cover statistics, QM. So these are all the core courses. And then in the next 2 terms, we'll focus more on specialization. We also have a system of electives where we'll be offering you a list of electives. So as a batch, you will be selecting few electives that as a batch you feel, are more relevant for you, and we'll be offering those electives. So we also have some flexibility in a sense that not all the courses are decided by us, but, we provide a list from which you can select the course. But those courses in general would be selected by the whole batch. So maybe, whole batch decides that, we want to do B2B marketing. So we will be happy to, allow that as an elective to whole of the batch.
Next is from Subhashish Patra. Is it analytical and management both included?
So there would be courses on analytics, no doubt about it, but the basic flavor is going to be management. So how to apply analytics in management is going to be the theme. And there are going to be courses on analytics.
Next is from Himanshu Gar. Timing of the classes on weekend.
So the timing of the classes is in the morning, we start our classes at 9 a.m. From 9 to 10:30 would be the first session. Then you get a break of 1 hour. Then from 11:30 to 1 would be the second class. Then again, you get a break of 1 hour. And then the last class would be from 2 to 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. would be the end, the time when the classes will end.
Next is from Subhashish Patra. Sorry if I missed, if you already discussed.
I think it's continuation of a previous question, I guess.
Yeah. Next is from Prashant Gupta. Sharing again third time. Are elective subjects finalized via voting among students?
Yes, so basically we'll give you a list and there will be 5 slots where you can choose 5 electives that you can choose. So generally, ideally it should be based upon consensus. But yes, I think voting is probably going to be the way where, if batch cannot come to a consensus, then maybe voting could be the way out.
Okay. Next is from anonymous attendee. How is it different from regular 2-year MBA in terms of syllabus?
So it is very different in a sense that 2-year MBA is a fully residential program, first of all. And 2-year MBA, the credit requirements are way higher because many of the participants in a 2-year MBA programs are freshers. So here what happens is because we have to give them some managerial background and you are coming with a work ex. So we try to, pack in more in limited time in comparison to a 2-year MBA program. So the main difference is it's a fully residential course, higher credits, more options of electives. In a 2-year MBA program, a student chooses the electives and multiple electives can run. But here it's a list of electives where generally will give you some variety, but batch will have to come to consensus. We might not be able to run parallel electives here. And there the students generally would go for some specialization. Here, the specialization would not be that contrasted like it happens in a 2-year MBA program.
Next is from Prashant Gupta. Is IIM Udaipur AACSB, EQUIS, AMBA qualified, I think?
It's AACSB. It's an AACSB accredited institute. EQUIS and AMBA is not there.
Okay. Next is from Robesh Ranjan. Any extra charges or fees for side courses like workshops, or mentorship
No,
programs?
nothing. No extra fees. That is the fees that is mentioned. Everything is covered in this. Even your on-campus module, everything is covered except your travel. So you will have to get to Udaipur, and after that we'll take care of everything. Even your transportation from the airport from railway station to the campus and back. Everything is taken care by the institute.
Any specialization option is also available?
You can try to make few in case, electives of a particular type are offered. You can go for it, but yes, it would generally be common for everyone. There are specialization courses. So just to give you an idea, your core course is marketing management, but then in electives, you can as a group, you can opt for B2B marketing. So B2B marketing is a sort of an elective specialization that you can do in marketing domain.
Next is from anonymous attendee. What kind of career support will be provided?
So this program is not meant for providing any career support, because it is for working executives, those who are already working. So this program categorically will not provide any career support as far as placements are concerned.
Next is from Prashant Gupta. How does accreditation from AACSB, IIM and AMBA help students?
So it's extremely helpful in various ways. First of all, it's a certification that your programs are mapped in such a way that the desired learning outcomes are coming. So that is a hallmark of these programs. Also, many a times when you go for some higher education, say for PhD or something, there is a clear requirement that you should have a post-graduation from an AACSB accredited institute. So an accreditation is a certification. That program is structured in such a way that your learning outcomes are mapped to the program. So if I want you to learn something, all the processes in the program are in such a way, or the courses are offered in such a way, or the evaluation is done in such a way that you reach at that learning outcome. If there is no certification, there is no guarantee. There could be a disconnect. I would say I want you to be a manager who has a problem-solving skill, but I do nothing in the program to develop that skill, right? So AACSB accreditation, AMBA and IIM, first of all, they are reputed in a sense. In many places, for higher education, the companies might put some, or the schools might put some requirement that it should be an AACSB accredited institute.
Next is from anonymous attendee. The fee structure, please.
So the fees for the program is 10 lakh rupees, which would be split into 4 installments, 2,50,000 each. But once the offer is made to you, you will have to deposit 50,000 rupees as the commitment fees, and the remaining 2 lakh for the first term can be deposited at the subsequent date, which would be indicated by the admissions team. So it is 2,50,000 per semester, essentially.
Next is from Prashant Gupta. As a student, am I allowed to attend all networking or any type of events happening in IIM Udaipur or other IIMs in India to increase exposure or cash aspects?
All right. So as far as attending events at IIM Udaipur is concerned, so most of the events, right, the participant will get an invite in the diploma program. There are certain events which are specifically done only for 2-year MBA program or 1-year MBA program or PhD students. So for that, those group are sent closed invite. But generally, the events and fests and seminars that happen at IIM Udaipur, you would be allowed to attend. But many of these, because now there is no COVID, many of these are going to happen offline. So if you want to attend, you will have to be present here in an offline mode. But generally, you will get invites for many of the events that happen at the institute.
Next is from Vikram. So from the last question, I can understand that PGDBA will be sufficient for the eligibility of PhD.
No, it's not necessary. So that's what I'm saying. Many of the eligibility are institute driven, right? So it is possible that you want to do PhD at IIM Tiruchirappalli, right? And they say we need an engineering degree and a master's degree. In that case, it will not qualify. But then it can say, any 2-year diploma would qualify. So you are qualified. So what I'm saying is, you will have to look at institute specific requirement. At many institutions, it might not be allowed. At many, it may be allowed. So you must look into that requirement. At IIM Udaipur, you need to have a master's degree. Diploma will not work. A diploma program is not eligible. But if you have a 4-year engineering degree, then you automatically qualify for applying for a PhD program.
Next is from Amit Mukherjee. Sorry, sir, I joined in late. Can we get the recorded version of the session?
Recording in general would not be available, but in case you have any questions, please feel free to reach to Ms. Fareed, and all your queries would be answered.
Next is from Tiyasha Dasgupta. GMAT cutoff needed for the course.
No, you need to apply whatever score you have, and then looking at the profile, your academic background, the selection team would be shortlisting you for further process.
Another is from Prashant Gupta. Apart from higher education or PhD aspect, what does a student has to keep in mind or is losing when does EPGP program MBA from an IIM which does not have any of AACSB, EQUIS or AMBA?
Fareed, can you please repeat the question again?
Apart from higher education or PhD aspect, what all does a student has to keep in mind or is losing when does EPGP program MBA from an IIM which does not have any of the AACSB, EQUIS or AMBA?
So, I mean, although the question is not clear, but whatever I can gather is that, look, if these accreditations are not there, so these are called triple crown accreditation, right? If an institute has all three, it is considered to be, all the accreditations that you have. What happens is when an institute goes for these accreditations, right, they have to do a lot of background process where they will have to link that what the program intends to achieve and whether you are delivering all the necessary you are having necessary process to get those learning outcomes. If you are not having that, it is highly likely that the quality of the program is going to be inferior, because then there is a disconnect. Program says we want managers to have this skill, but they are not testing that skill anywhere in the program, right? So these accreditations are going to help in a program to evolve into a very high quality program, right? So that's the only thing. Otherwise, I mean, you might find many of the institutions might be having great program despite having these accreditations, but all the institutions are now going for these accreditations, even if they were not having these accreditations earlier.
Next is from Vikram. At IIMU, your PhD suffices the purpose to enroll PhD?
This program, is it, Fareed? What do you get from
it? Yeah, your PGDBA, basically he's asking.
No, so it does not. In case you have an engineering degree, you are anyways qualified, but IIM Udaipur, we need only master's degree. As I've already said, the objective of this program is about developing skills in people who are working in corporates, right? So in case your objective is PhD, then probably that this program might not be the right program for you or might be a misfit. We want to develop participants to grow into their existing roles or existing career trajectories.
Next is from Subhashi. What would be mode of delivery of study material? Is it online format of ebooks or hard copy study materials which we might get at our communication address?
Yes, you will be getting most of the material at your communication address. We'll deliver books in hard copy to your communication address, and all the cases and related texts that we take from Harvard and all those other vendors would be delivered online, and many course packs would be sent to you at your communication address in hard copy mode.
Next is from Nikhil. What are the competitive exams we need to appear for getting admission for PDGM? Is it IIM, CAT, GMAT or any other exams?
So basically, your score for GRE, GMAT and CAT that you have appeared for from 2018 onwards is eligible. So if you have appeared for CAT, GRE and GMAT from 2018 onwards, it is a valid score. In case you have not appeared for these exams since 2018, then you might have to appear for the IMU test that is going to happen on 27th of November.
Another is from anonymous attendee. If someone needs to leave the program after 1 year, then will he or she get any certificate?
No, so that's not a provision. Once admitted, you will have to complete it fully. There is no partial certification for this course.
Next is from Vikram. Like other IIMs, Udaipur is also a triple crown.
No, it's not a triple crown. And I don't think not many IIMs are triple crown, leaving aside one or two. But yes, many of the B schools outside India are triple crown.
Okay, next is from Robesh Ranjan. How this degree will be considered recognized globally in comparison with MBA?
So this is a diploma in terms of technically it's not going to be an MBA. MBA is a proper degree that is granted at least at IIMs, good IIMs, when you either do a very repetitive type of on-campus module or it's a completely online delivery system. But technically this is not going to be the degree. But yes, many corporates might recognize it as a equivalent this thing for considering for managerial positions. There's a question for you.
Yeah, the another one is from Prashant Gupta. Fareen and Amish, many thanks for sincerely answering all the queries. This is highly valued and respected.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. There's another one, anonymous attendee. With this degree, can I shift from IT to marketing?
Again, it's a very, so you will have all the, arsenal in your trajectory to do so and learning to do so. But the thing is, it's if a company specifically says that you need an MBA degree from an IIM, regular MBA degree, then obviously you will not be able to. But you will have all the skills to, move to whatever domain you want to.
Next is from Robesh. It's not a question actually. Thank you very much. Very informative session.
Thank you, Robesh.
Next is from Prashant Gupta. As you mentioned this, IIM Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration is not treated as a full MBA degree.
It's not a degree, definitely, it's a diploma, right? But we are proud to say that the learning that you have here is almost at par with other programs.
Next is from Subhashish. Duration of semester examination and timing of examination.
Again, it's highly course specific and instructor specific. So I'll not be able to comment, but generally you might find exams in some of the courses like strategy might go on for 3 to 4 hours. But in general, most of the examinations that we talk about would be of 1.5 hours. But again, it's not a definitive answer because it's very instructor specific. There's no standardization there that, this is the duration of the exam that an instructor should take.
Next is from Prashant Gupta. As you mentioned, this IMU Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration is not treated as a full MBA degree. So taking another example of IIM Raipur, 2-year online EPG is degree.
Yes, so there would be many institutions that would be giving degree in an e-mode, but their requirement, the number of credits required to be done, the number of classes, the time you have to be present on campus, it can differ significantly. So as I've already told you, many, not only IIM Raipur, you will find many other IIMs like IIM Calcutta, IIM Lucknow might be offering degrees, but they might have a very different or significantly different program requirements in comparison to this one.
Next is from again Prashant Gupta. Has this something to do with AACSB Equizamba?
No, nothing to do with that.
Okay. Next is from anonymous attendee. Will this degree be a master's equivalent?
No, it will not be.
Next from Himanshu Garg. Thank you, Amish and Pareen, for clearing the doubts.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next is from Prashant Gupta. What is major loss if one gets a MBA diploma versus a MBA degree? Sorry if this is too general.
No, I mean, it's a good question. So the difference is, degree in general in India might be considered for some higher education or might be in, some government organization there where they would say we need an MBA degree, right? So it is possible that degree might help you out there. But again, the philosophy of this program is that, people are already working and they only need managerial skills to grow in their existing career. So we are not focusing on people who are saying we want to do PhD out of this program, right? This is meant for working executives and to excel in their respective fields, right? Academics is a different industry altogether. So at few places, having a degree might help, like in a government job somewhere, or where you need certain qualification in form of degree. But otherwise, in terms of learning, if an organization is looking only that do you have managerial skills to grow into leadership roles, then I think this program is going to be sufficient. But if they are putting a tab that you need a degree, then sorry, this program is just a diploma. It will not technically qualify for that.
Okay. Next is from DK Sharma. Do you have program for startups?
Not as of now. We don't have program for startups. This is a general management program. This is a question.
Okay. Yeah. Next is from DK Sharma. If self-employed may apply for this diploma?
Yes, self-employed can apply for this diploma, but you need to show some documentation for suitable work experience. So in case you have your own business, then maybe certain documentations like an ITR or a balance sheet income statement or an audited statement that proves that you have that experience would also qualify. In case there are no more questions, we can close this, and thank you again, all of you, to attend this webinar. Oh, there is one more question.
There is one question actually.
Yeah.
The Prashant Gupta scenario: if I as a student gets a IIM degree or a diploma this year via this course, when it's 1 crown or 0 crown, and later after 2 years same IIM gets any crown added, will people perceive my degree diploma have been from institute with that crown accreditation?
All right. So generally, what happens is, whenever you project yourself, right, your qualification to someone, they always look at the present status. So I mean, just going off the track, IIM Ahmedabad, when it's established, did not had that reputation. But if someone passed IIM Ahmedabad, passed out of Ahmedabad in 1970s, and they say, I'm Ahmedabad pass out. You don't go back to that time and say, okay, what was the reputation of IIM Ahmedabad at that time? You only go by reputation today. Okay. So I hope this gives you an answer that there is mentioning that, that at my time I had single crown and now I have, 2 accreditations. It's not going to be important. It's that, you did it from IIM Udaipur. And now if it is a triple crown institute, it's a triple crown institute. You are alumnus of this institute, right?
Okay. Prashant Gupta is telling yes. Thanks, Amish ji.
Thank you. So maybe Fareen, you can take the remaining questions on email or maybe on phone, right?
Yeah.
And again, thanking all of you, for attending this webinar. Please feel free to reach out to Fareen for any clarification or further information. Thank you. Is there any other question?
No, I was checking that. Okay. Prashant Gupta, best of health and happy Sunday.
Thank you. Same to you.
Before ending, actually, I was just wanted to say, if whoever want to apply 27th November test, they can apply the application form before 14th of November, as 14th of November is the last day to submit your application for cycle 2. If any queries, they can reach.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.